Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
And now turn around to him and look at him like you're going to interview. So,
How'd you feel as a few words to say in this Beyond All Boundaries?
I thought it was absolutely amazing when I saw the exhibit Beyond All Boundaries. I was blown away. And I've never been to the city before, and I just think it's just a really cool thing.
I think it's really important to the museum to show how honored we are to have ownership to.
Oh, there's no question. I mean, my grandfather fought in the Pacific in World War II. And so I think it's wonderful when veterans can get together and share their experiences. And we get to see the people that basically saved the world. You know.
So Frank was your. Who was it that was?
Salt landings.
My grandfather,
Frank
he was a sergeant in the Army. He was a combat engineer.
At the age of 86.
He got a Purple Heart.
Yeah, that's his squad.
Yes, he did.
What was the name of it?
Oh, I can't remember.
That's my dad.
I can't remember the name of the squad.
My father-in-law.
Yeah, I think, maybe I do remember. He had a lot of Southerners. My family's from New York, and he was about 5 feet tall, and he was from Poughkeepsie, New York. But it was some kind of Dixie squad. I can't remember what the name was.
Your grandfather had a strong heart.
Absolutely, he did what he had to do, like all the guys here. And yeah, grenade exploded a little too close to him, and he got the Purple Heart, but he was okay, and he came home safe and sound.
So how did he feel to be in different countries?
How did he feel? Well, he hated it because it was no vacation. It was, the jungles. I mean, he was in the Philippines, and it was just muggy, and there was malaria, and everyone was getting sick, and just sweat. I mean, he I think went in weighing 135 and left the war weighing I think 110 pounds.
So how long was it that he was in the war?
4 years. He served from 42 to 46.
So what kind of armed forces was he? Military, Navy?
He was Army. He was in the Army. Combat engineering. So he would be with the front lines as they were trying to blow up mountains to make sure that he get through, and saw his share of the rough stuff.
This might be a funny question, but has he ever driven a tank?
Has he ever driven a tank? I don't know. I don't think he ever drove one. I don't think they just let anybody.
Neither drove one or, just, well, I know he wouldn't drive one, but would he have been, on it? Just to go somewhere he has to go?
I never asked him that.
Has he ever fought in D-Day?
No, he was always over. He was in the Pacific. He was in fighting the jet.
I thought it was on
Speaking of Ireland,
Oh yeah. But he was always very light when he talked about it. He would tell about the funny things and the jokes. He never got into the bad stuff. I don't think he really wanted to think about it.
So he had a lot of funny things during the war.
I mean, funny is a relative term, but certainly the lighter side of things when him and his buddies could actually joke around or be silly together, and he would tell those experiences, or he would tell the hard stuff.
So when your grandfather was in war, has he ever had too much pressure?
No, I mean he served with real honor, and I really admire him. And all these guys for what they did, what they've been through. It's hard for us to even really imagine it. I think. But when you see that exhibit, you get a sense of it.
what they,
Okay, so your grandfather
Yeah.
was really the strongest, was really a strong man, been fighting.
Absolutely. I mean, as I said, he was a little runt. He wasn't very tall. I think he was 5'3", but he was a tough guy his whole life, and he had the respect of 6'5", Paul Bunyan type men who would do anything for him. Yeah, he's told me a lot of stories about how close he was with people that fought for him.
So you look up to him as a hero?
Absolutely.
So has he ever gotten, so you were, when he was with the squad, has he ever gotten their backs? Like if there was on the back, you would either try to help him or save him?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have to be recommended. You know, there was a time where, again, he had to blow up a mountain and the fuse didn't go. And he had to go onto that mountain and check every single fuse along the way to make sure that it didn't blow up with 100 guys who were trying to cross it.
So with the squad, he treats them like their brothers.
Definitely. I mean, he was still very close to a lot of the guys.
So he's still close to him today?
He passed away a couple years ago, but he absolutely. I was close to him until we're losing a lot of them. That's why we need this museum.